I quite like to see what's up this end of the map actually, so it's probably a good thing. Looks like there's another little farm here, but I think that's the edge of the map there, so I don't think I can use it. Which is a shame. I've literally just seen my Discord notification go live. That is hella delayed. Hope stream quality is all good, guys. Right, I think I should definitely get a bag of fertilizer. It'll be very disappointing to get there, have to drive all the way back. It's not like it's close. Wow. Okay. It's like it never happened. Who saw that coming? I actually don't know how that happened. I was just not paying attention, obviously. I'm a bit worried like stream has restarted because I've got another like live notification like popped up on my actual stream as well. So hoping everything is all good. Right, let's grab a bag of fertilizer. Nice, just the one I reckon, 'cause it's not a big job. And we gotta watch the pennies. Okay, cool. I mean, I feel like I should actually... I've got a front loader now. I feel like I've got absolutely no excuse to not do this properly. Hi, Chloe. You have a cheap viewers bot. Thank you, Mystic. I did see it, but I tried to block it on Restream, but I don't think it actually bans... Don't want to ban you. That would be bad. I don't think it actually bans people on Twitch, which is a little bit annoying. So let's just ban them on there. There we go. They are now banned. Silly bots. Silly bots. They're very annoying. Right, that needs to be lowered. How are you, Mystic? That's not at the best angle. Can I swing round and grab it from a different angle? Fingers crossed. Nice. I feel like I need to do a little bit of rearranging. And maybe visit Specsavers. Nice. All good here. Glad to hear it. I don't actually know if I've got the reach for this, you know. Oh, just about. Ish. Gonna work? Maybe? Please? Go on, you know you want to. Oh, it's so close. I feel like it's kind of glitched out a little bit actually, you know? Maybe I'm just not quite high enough. Oh, that's gonna knock it over. Don't knock it over. Right, hang on. Let's adjust, shall we? Nope. Reverse a tiny bit. Get it higher up on the fork. That's better. A little bit. Oh, I think I just jogged it back to where it was before. Oh, go on. Go on. You know you want to. There we go. Just gotta find the sweet spot. It's because I was trying to do it properly. Should have just refilled it. Would have saved me a lot of hassle. Nice. Again, I did say last time that I want to get some sort of forklift for the shop. I do think it needs it. I'm gonna try and do that before next stream. Oh, you know what? It's going in the book. Shop. What are they called? Front? Nope. What are they called? Pallet forks? Nope. Fork. What's the word I'm looking for? Little lifter things. Forklift? I'm just going to go forklift. I think that's what it's called. Also, Mystic, my brain is absolutely shocking. If I didn't say, glad to hear it. Glad to hear that everything is all good. I can already tell what kind of a night it's gonna be. Nice. Anyway, this should be a really nice, quick little contract. So, and there'll be an extra 2k in the bank. I mean, that's nothing, that's not something to sniff at. Also gotta sort my hair out. It's not productive having it in your eyes. Hang on. Oh no, I thought this field had already been replanted. And I was about to say, they moved quick, because I was in here just seconds ago. But no, it's just grass that I destroyed. So yeah, you may notice that the bales have now disappeared. So weird. I feel like Maze Plus is like such a good mod, but maybe I just don't know how to use it properly. I need to get rid of that as well. Although I feel like I should keep it, but I can't really rescue it from the field right now without causing £2,000 worth of crop damage again. I can't really afford that. Maybe that is something I can reset just to get it back where it should be. Because at the end of the day, it's not my fault that everything went completely wrong. Right, I need to go a very long way around to get up there. So I need to go all the way past through the foresty bit. Oh, this is a hell of a way. Maybe this wasn't worth doing. Did I even accept the contract? No. Accept. Nice. Okay, field 8. It is worth doing. Everything's worth doing. Yeah, so all the way off. We're going to get to have a nice little view of the whole map. Nope. Do I want to go that way? Yes, I do. I do kind of wish I had started on this starting farm. Like, it does have a lot of different bits here. But I just always like to do my own little thing and also make life 20 times more difficult. It's no fun if it's easy. I do think though, if I'm gonna buy a farm, I probably won't buy an actual established farm. I'll probably just buy a few fields and whack some buildings and things. I always like to make my own farms because I'm difficult like that. This is going to be really hard to drink from. I should have kept it in a can. I'm so uncoordinated. That straws flailing around is not the one. Nice. I'm going to get a little bit lost up here because I've not been up all the way up here before. I think I did this field in a... Oh, hello. Fertilizing contract. I need to watch where I'm going. Oh, yes. Don't want to crash into fences. I don't know if they fixed farming sim recently or if it's just something to do with Razor Axon, like, sort of conflicting with the sound. Farm sim sound seems to get like overwritten by lots of other apps. So if I'm watching Netflix, I have to basically not have farming sim sound. It'll play when it's changing episode and it's like taking a break from Netflix, but I don't know what it is, but everything just seems to just mute farming sim. And I was having a weird issue for a long time where almost every time I started the game, I had to basically go through and mute all, like, anything that had any sort of sound. And sometimes even doing that, I wouldn't end up with game sound. I'm playing a driving game, without driving sounds is actually really difficult. I feel like I maybe should have gone up that way. This is quite pretty. I would love a little cottage in a place like this. I think I'm actually potentially too heavy on the back, which is why I think I had a little bit of slippage there. Look at this. Beautiful. So I think when I played last time, like a few people commented on like how beautiful this map is, and yeah, I do have to agree. It is pretty. I think maps that are based on real life locations are probably some of the best maps. Just they feel real because they've got inspiration from real places. But I think the ones that like YouTubers, the big farm YouTubes, like Tom Pemberton, Clarkson's Farm, Welker Farms, their maps must be pretty cool. I haven't actually played any of them yet. I kind of want to give one of them at least a go. I've seen people playing on the Chipping Norton one, and that looks really, really true to life. So yeah, it would be interesting to see how good the like other ones have like managed to capture the feel of those farms. I don't know how to get in here. I'm wondering if I have to go all the way. I don't think I have to go all the way around. Did I miss the entrance like right at the beginning? There is a gate from that field into that field, so maybe if I can get into this field, I'll destroy all the crops and then get told off and then lose lots more money. I'm hoping there's another track like somewhere. Just somewhere. If not, there must be another entrance at the other end. Right, there's the entrance to that field, but I don't want to get shouted at for driving on crops. Tricky. Okay, I will give it a go. If there's no proper entrance at this end of the field, I'm just gonna have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. And hope for the best. Although I could sneak through the hedge, but that's not really... It's not the right vibe, you know? I don't think there's an entrance up here. Okay. Oh, no, there is. I was just really blind. Thank goodness for that. Okay. Right. Let's get spreading. So yeah, it would have been a nice, quick, easy job. Would have really helped if I hadn't missed the entrance to begin with. Nice. Okay. Already at 10%. So good, so good. Love a fertilizing contract. They're just so quick to get some sort of reward. That's what you need. Quick, easy cash. I mean, oh, if I could do this and get paid loads of money, that would be great. I'd have a great time just driving around in a tractor. Not that I know how to drive a tractor, but I reckon I could pick it up. Nice. Cool. Okay. Actually gets quite wide up here. I didn't quite realise. Definitely going to be more than a couple passes, but it's all good. Yeah, I am debating doing the other fertilizing contract now. There's not really a huge amount much left to do in May. I've got one field and I can't remember I think it's got wheat in it, which is not the crop I need. I need oats. I'm gonna have a look and see if I can get an oat field somewhere, even if it's not right next to my farm. I don't really want to have to rent a sower and a seeder, sow them seeds, because that's going to cost a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of money. Next year I will, but if I can just rent a field for now that has some oats in, that'll do the job for now. I mean, technically I could just buy all the oats that I need. That is also an option, but it's going to cost a lot of money. Nice. Ooh. Cool. Job donezo. Right, actually, you know what? I'm going to have a quick look where the other field is, just in case it's right nearby. If it's nearby, I might as well do it on the way home. 34. Now, these field layouts aren't all, like, in number order. Oh, so actually... Oh, it is on the way home. I'm doing it. That's definitely worth it. I've come all the way out here. I might as well. It's a nice, long, thin field as well, so that literally should be, like, one up and maybe one down, but not really... Won't be too tricky. Nice. Glad I had a little look. I would have been really mad if I'd gotten back to the shop and then decided it was worth doing. And that is a nice big gate as well. Some of these fields, they are not the most accessible for big equipment. So that's another thing to consider. Like, when I decide to actually buy fields... Can I shut this gate? Oh, doesn't want to shut. Interesting. I opened the gate. Okay, well that gate's forever open now. I can't remember what I was saying now. That's completely distracted me. There was a thought trail. The thought trail has ended. There's a couple nice long skinny fields. I quite like a long skinny field. That is a hell of a field actually. It looks quite small on the map, but when you're driving past it, actually that is it's got quite a good length, you know. I think if I had a really big field, I would chop it up into lots of little fields, because I just feel like you can do a bit more. It feels a bit more like you've achieved things. And it just, you know, mixes it up a bit. Things then are harvestable at different times. Although then again, if you've got one big field, you can just do like one massive harvest. It's probably good if you've got like a few people on a map. Maybe not so good otherwise. If not, you're doing all the carting yourself. Although I guess you can hire workers to do some carting. I do like that this 22, or maybe it was 20, was it 19 as well? 22, you can actually set jobs for workers and send them off without actually having a mod. Whereas I think in 19 you only had the follow me mod, maybe? I'm not sure. Might be chatting beans about that, but I think that was the case. Can't tell if I've gone the right way. I feel like I could have... No, this probably is... Oh, no, actually this wasn't the right way at all. Can I turn around? Oh, that's an ominous sound. Church bells. Back it on up. Could reverse into that field. I mean, I could probably actually turn around right here, but no, we're going to make life difficult. So yeah, what I wanted to do is go down the other lane, go around the other way, rather than going the super long way around. Also, don't really want to try if there's a fence hidden in that bush, because that's not going to end well for me. Already had one tippish today, we don't need any more. Also, this needs a hell of a clean already. It is covered. I've only done a couple of jobs with this, and it hasn't been wet, but yeah, it's already caked in mud. Imagine how mad you would be if you were on this lane and this tractor had to back up all this way just to let you through. I feel like the tractor wouldn't back up. I feel like the person in the car would have to back up, but it would be so funny. Not if you were late for work. Yes, this is the way I wanted to go. Much better. There's a few sell points around here as well. You can spot them on the map. That was another thing. I was going to try and find a doormat to put on my new house, or temporary house I should say. I feel like I should put my glasses on today. Right, that's going on the list. Can I write and drive at the same time? Probably not. Front, door, or my writing is horrendous. Mat, there we go. Nice. Oh, and there is the gate, even better. This looks like soybeans, maybe? No, potatoes. Interesting. They look nearly ready to go. They can't be that far off. A long, thin field is definitely what you want for potatoes. Those harvesters are big old bits of kit. And they don't have a hell of a range. Oh, so close to being one, like, the width of one length of the field. Not quite. Nice. Right, I think I should be able to reduce the width on the way back. This is a really weird shaped field. I wonder if this is actually how the field is shaped in real life. I've also got a hell of an incline at the top. Definitely glad I went for a tractor with a bit more beanage. If not, I would not be making it up there. I don't know what it is, but I feel like church bells are just really sinister. In like a map like this. I don't know why. Maybe just those ones sound a little bit more ominous. Okay, cool. Alright, let's reduce this width a little bit. Probably can go even narrower than that. This is going to be a hell of a tiny strip. Nice, 21 meters. Yeah, I don't even think it needs to be that. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. The tiniest width of them all. 15 is still pretty decent though. Nice. Well, I'm double glad I bought that extra bag of fertilizer, as I would not have been able to do this contract as well. Also probably a good thing that I did miss a little bit around the front. In some ways I can quickly go around and completely complete this field with this little narrow width on. Right, I'm sure the contract should be done. Contract finished. Nice. Cool. Easy. Ah, the gate's down that end. It's got a really nice big turning area. It's almost like they planned on having a moron in this field. We didn't know where she was going. Nice. Okay, I've got a really bad angle for this. Squeeze through, maybe readjust a little bit. Ah, yes, nice. Nailed it. Sort of. Don't crash into the gate now. Yeah, I'll call that a win. Definitely could have done that in like maybe 1 or 2 less times though. Are you gonna shut? Nope. Okay, shutting gates apparently has broken. They are just forever open. Nice. Look at that mud texture as well. It's pretty good. Cool. Well, this was a nice little adventure to the other side of the map. It's about midday, just past. Wonder what else we can do with the day. I feel like it's a bit of a waste to just go straight on to the next day, but do I really want to start a bailing contract right now? Possibly not. I'm a bit worried about the equipment that's still that's now like glitched out, because I don't think I'm gonna check. I doubt it's gonna show as me owing the equipment. If it does, I'm gonna have to fix that, because I definitely don't own it. That would be cheating. Also, I think there are some collectibles on this map. Not many. There's only 10. I feel like this would be a good place for one. I don't know what they look like. What a nice little pond. One in the boat, maybe? No. Yeah, I have no idea what... Oh, hang on. Is that it? Is that it? It is! What is that? That's like a drill. Like a manual drill. Ooh. Do I grab it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. That was a hell of a lot of money. You found a brace drill. I knew it was a drill. 100k per thing. Or do I just keep the 100k? I mean, it sounds like a really nice idea. I could buy myself some land for that money. 100k. Per collectible. I mean, there's only 10, and I'm not really going to try hard and find all of them. But oh, it is tempting. It is tempting. I was kind of thinking, oh, it's going to be like 20 grand. And then once you find all of them, you get like a big old bonus. I mean, who knows? I could have found an antique on my land. Not that that was my land. Or that the land that I rent is my land because I'm renting it, but you know. It is what it is. Well, damn, that's cheered me up a little bit. I feel like that's made up for all the rubbish in the last well, couple days. All the mistakes, the flying tractors, the tipping, the wrong kind of bales, all sorts of problems. All sorts of problems. But today I found a lottery ticket, and it happened to be a 100k winner. Sounds pretty good to me. So I think this is like the main road through, but surely not, right? This is hella narrow. Like, there's no way you're getting a combine through there. I don't even know how you'd get a combine around half of the map. There must be a way. Let's go, Casimus. How's it going? Welcome back. Hope you are well. Yes, not too bad, thank you. How are you? Alright, yeah, I do need to sort that out. Okay, I'm going to return that when I get to the shop, I think. And double check that I don't own the other equipment that I've sort of glitched out from the contracts. I'm really annoyed that Maze Plus disabling Mace Plus like just ruined the whole contract thing. Because I had 2 contracts that were completed. I can't remember how much they were worth. It was a decent amount, I'm pretty sure. But they just disappeared. Like, they could have given me the money, but no. The money went bye-bye. Pretty good. Hype for the new WoW expansion tonight. Gonna do a cheeky beer run soon. Teehee. Amazing. So have you got the hang on, does that mean you got like the, what was it called? Some sort of edition where you get the early access? I know Jack's waiting for next week to be able to play. Early access, yeah, nice. Yeah, I feel like that deserves a celebration, to be fair. Get the beers out. Yeah, Jack's already like pre-warned me because at the moment he is taking me to like rugby training on a Wednesday and going to the gym, which is sort of encouraging me to go to rugby training because I'm very bad at like, I get home and I just like, oh, I could just chill tonight, could just not leave the house again. But him going to the gym means that he like drops me off, and it's nice because I get to spend a bit more time with him on the way there and back. But yeah, next week he's already like, I'm just gonna say this now. It's the WoW expansion. I'm not taking you because I'm gonna be playing. Fair dues. Right, okay, so I've just had a £2,300 charge come off for my tractor hire. Not ideal. That's awesome. Rugby training is great, but yeah, fair. Yeah, no, it's good fun. I went on yesterday. Oh damn, that would have been a great track. Is that the same as the one I have? No, very similar. I went yesterday and I was fully not expecting a full-on like contact session, but that's exactly what we did. So I'm feeling a little bit sore today. I also got absolutely annihilated by one of like our really good players because we were practicing tackling, and she took no prisoners. I was flung on the floor. It was great. I had a great time. It was actually good. I just didn't expect it. So I was kind of like, whew. And I flung the ball away because, you know, surprise. What position am I? I am sort of second row / flanker. Probably more of a second row at the moment because I'm not very fast. I'm not ever very fast, but I'm especially not fast at the moment. And fullback, wow, you must have been pretty fast. Yeah, definitely backs is not for me. Too much cardio. Right. Next one. Let's get this money in because I have just wasted loads of money on my tractors. And also I'm pretty sure those tractors are not showing here. So, okay, so yeah, that means that the, I'm going to return that. Basically that means that the equipment from the last contract is kind of glitched out, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it on anything other than contracts. I think it'd be a bit cheeky to like use it anyway. Got like a weird hiccup then. Impromptu contact sessions are the best. This was literally because this is like pre-season training, so we're not like fully into training yet. We're just getting back into it, you know. So last session was really nice, lots of fitness but no contact at all. And then today, like yesterday, was just full on. So much, well, not so much contact, just so much like stuff, you know. Like we did scrums, line outs, contact, and then I was just dying. It was good. But yeah, knackering, absolutely knackering. Okay, so plan is to look for a field with oats in, potentially buy. Now I've stacked with cash because collectibles are worth 100k on this map. Pretty darn fine. Ideally we want something near-ish buy if we can. There's a couple actually. Ooh, and there's the one that I wanted. Oh, this was like it was written in the stars. I'm almost tempted to go for both of these, 16 and 13. Although I do need a grass field too. Could do all of these. 1, 2, 3. What's that, barley? Decisions. Getting back into the physicality of it, very nice. Went to boxing myself yesterday for the first time in years after doing pretty much zero cardio for 5 years or so. Went better than expected though, so looking forward to more. Nice. I've not done boxing before, but I know that it is very knackering and yeah, quite a lot of cardio. So always nice when it goes better than you expect. How are you feeling today? You sore? I'm sore. What a day. What a day. Okay, so that is 25k. I could buy that field straight off the bat. Legs are a bit rough, yeah. Oof. Yeah, I can imagine. There's like quite a lot of like bouncing around in boxing. It doesn't like, I think when you're watching it, you don't appreciate how knackering it must be to like be constantly moving. Right, I'm gonna do it. I'm buying this one, and I'm buying this one, and I'm renting this one, I think, because I want all of those oats. They are like right next to my field, so I think it just makes good sense. Maybe not for the bank account, but it makes good sense overall. Yeah, I did want that little grass field just because I will need a little bit of hay. Although I could have got that from a contract, to be fair, but it is what it is. It's done now. We've got it. It's in the bag. Right, that is field 17/16, so let's go on the rent screen. 17, which is field 16, so that's gonna be... Okay, 10... So I don't know, I feel like this is meant to be a year's worth of leasing, but that looks like it's only 10 months worth of leasing. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm renting that one too. Shoulders and legs, yeah, Def felt it. Yeah, I can imagine. But nice to be back to it. Nice to be back to it for sure. Cool. What to do next? So I feel like I should go see my new fields. That's first on the list. I reckon I'm probably gonna have to do some soil sampling. See what they need. Seeing as I just spent top dollar on them, we want them to be super productive. Luckily, I think that also, although this looks quite grown actually, I might destroy crop. I might destroy crop on this field, which is a little bit annoying. Might have to see if I can get some narrow tyres put on, just to avoid killing half the crop when I drive over it. But it looks pretty healthy. Let's go to the next one. I actually wonder if my field actually is already ready to harvest, as in the grass field. The one that I own. I own it. See, now I've bought these fields, I feel like I should just eventually save up and buy the farmland that I'm currently on. I don't have to have horses long term. I can get rid of them. But I want to make some money. And they are good money. Okay, cool. This is field number 2. I wonder if I can shut my own gates, because the other gates don't seem to want to shut. No, I think the gates are broken. I can request a taxi, but that's not very helpful. You should start a cult on the fields for sure. Open up a church of the light. Well, I did hear some ding-dongs of bells earlier, so, you know, there is churches in the area. I could convert some people. I don't know what sort of church we go for. The church, the Church of Oats, maybe. Oats and horses. That's a weird mix. Well, they, you know, horses do eat oats, but I still feel like that's a weird mix. Okay, cool. Yield expected yield is 59%. We can do better than that for sure. Yeah, need to sort out that field too then. We're gonna have to get the soil sampler out. Horses pull cuts to sow the oats. It works, it works. That is actually a very good idea. It's like the circle of life. Growing food to eat the food, to grow the horses, to pull the carts. Oh, brilliant. What a business model. Right, can I reverse out of here without crashing into the post just about? So yeah, last time I was playing, I'm pretty sure the gates shut fine, so I don't know why they're not this time. Yeah. Maze plus, you beautiful bastard. Right, okay, so actually this field is, I think that's probably top growth. It's quite long. Expected yield, again, 59%, not great, but this is a decent sized field. So what I could do actually is get horses now. I feel like that's a bit soon almost, but actually, to begin with, they don't need to be fully productive. They just need to grow. So they just need some food to survive, a little bit of water, and they'll be a-okay for a few years. And then when it gets important, then we can start feeding them the good stuff. I like the grass physics. Yeah, it's quite satisfying, like walking through like that. Looks a bit weird when you're like that, but yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I'm really excited for the next game. I feel like all of these things are just going to be like just that little bit better, and it's going to have such like a much more realistic feel to everything. Okay, this is a little bit annoying. I think the only way into this field for me, I mean, it's not that annoying. I just have to go back down the lane, come out that way. Just a bit more long-winded, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. My plan is to like own the top quarter of this map, I reckon. That's a good aim. I like it. And then once I own all these fields, it won't feel too bad driving around, because I'll be like, yeah, I own all these fields. What you gonna do about it? Well, that's why I own the lane as well. Why not? Let's go for a cheeky little run through the field. This one I own. This is mine. I can do what I want. Mwahaha. I think I can, yeah, I can also get to it from that field. So, although I think the gate for that field is pretty much in the same place as the other one. Unless there's one not down the lane. There might be one that end of the field, which actually would be very helpful. Okay, cool. Right. What to do first? So I need to, I think whilst I'm facing this way, I might as well go to the shop. Or do I just want to buy a toolbox? I could buy a toolbox. Do I want a portable toolbox? Probably. I could get a portable toolbox. Let's do that. Although I do have to then get the portable toolbox. I have to get the portable toolbox back to the farm somehow, which does sound a bit long-winded, because you can't just plonk these wherever you want. Okay, for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to build. We'll just say someone delivered us a really nice toolbox, which happens to have absolutely everything we might. Actually, do I have? So when I bought this area, I got a free little fuel bowser, because there's no actual fuel station on this map. Ah, what a time to save. Outrageous. I just want to check that there's not already a workshop somewhere here. I don't think there is. Doesn't look like it, no. Okay, that's fine. Just would be a bit of a waste to buy something I already owned. I kind of, oh hello, don't want to put it on the roof, that would not be very accessible. Kind of want to put it in here because I feel like that's a big open space. Oh, I really like that though. That's £1,000. Oh, I do like that. Would it be like next to the fields, next to the shed, like out in the front here sort of thing? Like realistically, where would you want a workbench, a workshop area? It'd be somewhere that you could easily get in and out of, so that's too small. But I kind of like the idea of having it in the shed, like tucked around the corner. Potentially. Can I actually like easily put it in there? I don't know if it, no, it won't let me put it in there. Will it? No. No, it has to be outside. That's annoying. Damn, that could have been a perfect... Oh no, it does let me put it in there. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. If I like put it right up there. I'm worried it's going to break the floor around where... I don't really want to risk it. If I put it down and ruin the shed, I'll be really upset. But then I don't want the boxes in the bush. Oh, this is a tricky decision. You know what? Let's risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Do I want the lines coming out there though? Or do I just put it central at the back? If I like put it over there, kind of tucked to one side, but then if I've loads of machinery in here, it's going to be really annoying. Too many decisions, too many decisions. I feel like I'm going to regret wherever I plonk this. I think I'm going to tuck it over here, if I can. I'm sure it came up with an option not that long ago. I can put it there. That's so annoying. Okay, we're putting it there. That actually doesn't look too bad. You'd want like a nice amount of space around it so you can work on the tractors and whatever other equipment. So I feel like that's semi-realistic. And I'm going to turn around in my nice new field. And then we're going to swap over the tyres. And then we're going to do some soil sampling. And then fertilising. And then I think that'll probably be it for this in-game day. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hello. Pay attention, Clobo. Nice. Actually, you know what? That is perfect. That is such a nice angle to just pull into the workshop. And look, away we go. Oh, hello. I did not mean to refuel. How is that refueling? Are these actual cans of... Oh, those are actual cans of... No, they're not. What? These aren't actual cans, surely. What? Okay, when is it refueled? I'm gonna... Is this... Can I move the toolbox? I can move these things. That's like a little generator. That looks like one of those things to lift the tractor up to take the wheels off. You can tell I have many mechanic skills. I want to say I can take these to the fuel bowser and refill them, which if I can might actually be really cool. It's refilling very slowly though. Right, anyway, whilst that's doing that, let's have a look at some new tyres for this tractor. Can I not do that? Oh, it's leased. I can't do that. Outrageous behaviour, and I can't afford to buy it. Not yet anyway. So yeah, I need 98k to buy the tractor. Oh, the audacity of this is just outrageous. Okay. This is the problem with like leasing equipment, is you can't modify it, which is really annoying. But yeah, there's not a huge amount I can do about that. How is this still refilling? How much diesel is in these things? I'm not being charged. Oh, I am being charged for this. This is why. This is exactly why. Alright, stop refueling. I've got fuel around the corner. Okay. Panic. But calm panic. Can I attach things on the front of this tractor? I think I had a front PTO on this. I feel like that was one of my conditions for getting the tractor. So luckily the soil sampling I can do from quite a way away. The one thing I'm worried about is base. Oh no, that's going to be so awkward to get with a front loader on. No, I'm going to have to take the spreader off before I try this. Like reloading when you've only shot one bullet. Yes, that's a good analogy. I like it. Yeah, the fertilizer spreader doesn't mind being squished between the wall and the tractor. It loves it. Oh, I really hope the next farming sim has like proper damage mechanics. I would be screwed constantly, but yeah, it would be good fun. Add even more challenge to the game. Like there isn't enough already. Right, okay. Cool. So yeah, luckily the range of this analyzer is actually massive. I can probably do both fields without having to drive over any of the crop, which is amazing. Get out the way! However, what it does mean is, well, I've got no way. So I can like sample the road and it'll tell me what's in the field. Not the most realistic. I'm probably going to still drive towards the end of the field and go in just on the edge. Just because realism, you know? I feel like sampling the road wouldn't really get you very far in real life. Oh, no, that's not the way I meant to turn. Let's turn that way. Okay, so yeah, I can pretty much get the whole field in. Annoyingly, it's not quite, but I kind of want to test out if this is gonna destroy the crop. I feel like it will. Yep, crop destruction. Dang nabbits. Right, anyway, let's take let's take a soil sample. Soil sample words. Okay, and that's pretty much the whole field covered. And then, I mean, that's a decent amount of both of the other fields covered as well. There's like a tiny bit of this field which isn't covered by that sample, but it's not the end of the world. No biggie. Where's best to take the next sample? Because yeah, 16, I definitely don't want to be driving over all my nice new oat crop. Just gonna feed my prized ponies. Prized ponies, which I don't own yet. But soon. I will soon. Right, okay. Hopefully that's a decent amount of the field. I can probably just afford to destroy a tiny bit of the field just to get the right sample. Did I take a sample? I think I pressed it. Okay, there we go. I might have 2 samples now. Luckily they don't cost an arm and a leg. Nice. Yeah, grass field I can drive wherever the hell I want because it's not going to do anything. So that's not a problem. Oh wait, this is still the oat field. Getting confused. Right, go up a little bit higher. That will... Oh, hello. That will... I don't have access to this land. I have access to this land though. Do I not? I should do. Interesting. How do I not have access to this land? I rent the fields. If I back up a tiny bit, there we go. Okay, and then there's just a teeny tiny bit left in 12, which I will do just because. And then that is pretty much full field samples done. Nice, let's just do a random one. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I feel like there must be a way to get out of the fields somewhere higher that way. Let's see what soil types these are. Nope, not sealed rate. Sealed rate? Words. Words are defeating me right now. Oh, that's not the best type of soil, is it? Silty clay for most of those fields. Not great in terms of yield. Well, in terms of lots of things. Maybe actually same yield, but you just have to put a lot more stuff into it. But we got some sandy loam and loam, so these fields are good. I might sell 12 in the long run then, because it's not great. Potentially could buy field 1 eventually, although most of that field is going to be silty clay as well. There's quite a lot of silty clay over this way actually. Not the best. Not the best, but then again, you know, Can't always win everything. Nice. Now it's 3 o'clock in the middle of May. Time to do a little bit of fertilizing spreading, I reckon. Nice, bit of a bumpy ride. I think I went the right way. Is this the way to my field? Have I gone the wrong way? Where am I? No, I am going the right way. Just sort of the long way around. Oh well. It is what it is. Right, so yeah, I think there's wheat in that field, which isn't too helpful for me unless I get some random chickens. The secret route. Oh, I can't. Honestly, what is going on tonight? The scenic route is what I meant to say. Just giving you a nice tour, really. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's pop this way, shall we? Grab the fertilizer spreader. Yeah, I don't know what's best. I mean, I do have a really good working width, so if I do fertilize the fields with this tractor, it's going to destroy a bit of crop, but it's not going to be like super terrible. It won't be great, but it won't be super okay. That's not ideal. Yeah. I wish you could choose which side of the tractor you got out of. I'm just gonna have to get out here. And pop that down. Nice. That's cool. Oh, the houses and everything. Nice. Yes, that is indeed. So yeah, I've bought a little like a little existing farm on this map, which has quite a lot actually. It's got a really nice big shed, the one where I put the workshop outside of. That is huge. It's got these 3 little sheds, and then there's some little houses and cottages. I've basically decided I live in one of them, and when I say decided, it's on the land that I've rented, so I think it's fair enough, really. It's got these really fancy stables, so I'm basically gearing up for horses. They're gonna have a great time here. Look at the space, it's amazing. And not only that, they've even got a little, I always forget the name of this thing, little horse running area. You know what I mean, horse jumping thing. I can't remember what's the word for it. It's gonna annoy me. So yeah, it's set up for them. It's set up for them. I just need to get a bit more established. So oats is one of the things on my to-do list. I'm gonna have to chop that grass down. I want to go this way actually. Chop the grass down, get it turned into hay, bale it. So yeah, it's quite a lot of equipment to rent. Paddock. So the paddock is the bit that they run around in, but I can't think. There's like a special name for a horse jumping area. Like a school, maybe? I'm not sure. There's like a technical term. And I'm not very good with technical terms. I can't remember what it's called. There is like a word for it. I just can't think what it is. Oh, hang on, that's my field. No, you went straight past the thing. Well, this is one of the fields anyway. Okay, this is one that definitely needs to be top-notch production. Okay, ow. Something in my eye. Max width, we don't want to be messing about here. I'm gonna destroy so much crop, but this has got a good working whip, so it will be worth the results in the end, I hope. Oh, please tell me you're spreading out. Yes, good. Good, good, good. On the plus side, like, having tram lines in a field is pretty realistic, so I can't complain too much. Just means I'm losing a little bit of crop everywhere I drive. But, you know, you probably would actually lose that crop in real life. Like, you're going to be driving around same... Normally you do it a bit neater than what I'm going to be doing it. But you would have to go around and put in fertilizer, herbicide, pesticide, all those sorts of things. Very common to have tram lines. Even with like the narrow tyres, they're still going to leave a little bit of a tram line. Not quite so much as this maybe, but they're going to do some squishing. Depending on the crop really, I guess, actually. If you had maize, maybe you wouldn't have too much of a tram line with the narrow tyres. I'm not sure. Because they're planted like a little bit further away because they're so big compared to like a blade of wheat. Blade of wheat? You know what I mean. One of them things. But yeah, actually it's going to probably look quite nice with some tram lines going through. I definitely wouldn't want to have to fertilise this multiple times. I've also just realised I'm already out of fertiliser, which is very annoying. Do I own that? Is that the field I own next to me? It is, but can I get out of that field? I don't think so. But I'm going to have to go and fill up on fertiliser. So luckily this is grass. It doesn't matter if I drive across this. That's fine. No big problem. This needed fertilising anyway, so that's all fine. But yeah, didn't realise how quickly I was going through that. I'm glad I realised there before I carried on driving around the rest of the field without fertilising it, because that would have made me mad. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nice. And when I finish the field, I do like a quick aerial view of the field to see how it's looking. I think it's going to look pretty darn fine, to be honest. It's going to look pretty good. But yeah, the contract equipment, that's kind of stuck at the shop at the moment. I'm hoping when I reload the game, it's just going to disappear. Oh, hello. What's going on there? You're not heavy because you've got nothing in there. And if not, I'm sure there's probably a way I can figure out how to clear it. By hook or by crook. I might have to like edit the files somehow to get rid of them, but I'll figure it out. It was such a faff trying to get the fertilizer in last time that I'm not going to do it like that this time. I know I've got a front loader, but it's not quite the right height. Although, I feel like I'm cheating.
You're a wizard, Harry.
That made me jump out of my skin. You're a wizard, Harry. Was not expecting that. Right, let's just, do I want to do it properly? I probably should do it properly, right? Maybe this is why it caught on the floor. I think I had it lowered. Probably not the best idea. If I position it right on the spikes, actually, I should be able to do it. Saw it and I couldn't resist. There's some pretty good sounds on there, to be fair. I won't lie. But some of them, like, because I used to have them pop up on my screen and I used to get, like, a little bit of a warning, like, just a second or two before they went off. But now I get nothing. Well, I do if I'm looking at that, but I wasn't looking at that. Can't remember, someone did one of them last time and it made... Oh no, it was actually the sub sound last time that made me jump out my skin. It just caught me completely off guard. Right. This was a terrible idea. Why did I decide to do it this way? Where did I put this? I didn't detach it. That would really help, wouldn't it? It's not gonna go in there by itself. Right, let's pop this over here, shall we? I think I unplugged the hoses and then didn't actually detach it. Yeah, because I am a fool. Oh, we're gonna nail it this time? First time, would you just look at it? See, it's always worth trying to do things properly. And then you blame the equipment when it doesn't quite go right. Okay, I spoke too soon. Go on. It's because it's not quite high enough, I think, above where it needs to be for like it to register it's above. I just like reverse out slowly, get it a little bit higher up the fork. Gonna work. Who's like, oh no wait, I can actually make it a lot higher. I'm just being silly. Being silly. Right, let's do this one twice as fast as that one. Yeah, I really need to pick up some of the stuff that's at the shop because it's kind of in the way. And now I've got my own farm, I really have no excuse not to take it with me. It's just chilling here, in the way. It's really hard to know the right height and angle for the bags when you're... So I know the spike is roughly over there, so I reckon I'm not quite lined up properly. How people do this in real life without like a camera at the end is beyond me. Maybe it's easier in real life because you can kind of like lean round and see. I don't know, I'm not convinced. So I'm kind of in the right place, just not quite. That'll do. Perfect. Just next time a little bit quicker would be much appreciated. Nice. Also my my wheel knob has started squeaking and that's such a weird sentence. I think it needs some WD-40. It doesn't squeak for a while and then it will just suddenly become really obnoxious. And it's so annoying. It's like I've got a mouse. Right. Maybe I should have gone for 3 bags because that went through quite a lot of fertilizer quite quickly. I think because it's this silty clay, that's why it was so bad. Oh, hello, there's my field. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go from the other angle. Kind of pick up where I left off. I reckon I don't need to do too much though. I reckon maybe 1 or 2 lengths of the field after I've done the outside and then we'll be done. Time for a beer run. Nice. Enjoy the beer, Casimus. Have a great stream. Thank you very much. Enjoy your new WoW expansion. Make sure you make Jack jealous. That he's not playing it. I bet he's gutted. Right. Is that the right place? How did I get out of this field before? I hear a helicopter. I could have sworn I came out this way, but maybe not. Tell him he should have put his faith in the light. I will let him know. This is my field, right? Yeah, it is. How did I not destroy the crop over here then? It's going to destroy it now though, right? Oh, maybe there's 3 gates to this field. Interesting. There must be. Why just destroyed? Yeah, I've made a new trail. Okay. Interesting. So many ways to get in this one field. Who'd have thunk it? Okay, right. Well, damn, I could have avoided destroying... Actually, no, you know what? I did that pretty well. I didn't destroy too much extra crop. And now we're going around this way. Nice. So yeah, I think I want to make like nice, neat, semi-realistic tram lines. So I'm gonna attempt that and then we'll see how good a job I did at the end. Right, so they would join there sort of thing, and then if we like reversed back a little bit, I feel like I need to be able to see what I'm doing for this. Oh, look at all that crop destruction. Sad times. Okay, reversing along the same track that you've just made is not actually that easy. Kind of wish like I had a ruler as well so I could measure how far back I need to go. Maybe I don't want to have to like do an extra pass if I can avoid it. I reckon that's too far. I reckon let's go for there. Oh, I don't like it. There's so much crop destruction. Oh, hello. Is that doing things? No, it's doing things. Nice, making tracks. Literally. Okay, nice. Then just rejoin a little bit further up, and probably want to split this about here. So normally I would definitely make sure that my tractors had narrow tires, but I don't know. In real life, you wouldn't just quickly swap your tyres over, would you? Or would you? Or would you just have two tractors, one with road crop tyres on? So I feel like it would be a lot of effort to switch over tyres when... Yeah, you do have tramlines in a field, so presumably you wouldn't always necessarily bother with, yeah, switching them over. Right, okay. Right, where's best to do this last little chunk then? Probably like here. And then I want to avoid destroying as much crop as possible, so I'm going to try and like rejoin the track here. And then I'm going to have a look at what I've done and see how much of a mess I've made. Nice, okay. You know what? I am pretty darn proud of that. That actually looks like something you would see in a field as you drove past. I like it. Crop destruction is a good thing. Even if you lose a tiny bit of crop, like that is actually really satisfying. Damn, me likey a lot. Right, okay, cool. So that's that field done. So that's the biggest one of the three. Then we've got field 12, which is just next door. So we'll go to that one next. This one will be so much easier because grass doesn't get destroyed like normal crops do. Damn, you know what? I might take a screenshot. I am proud of that field. I did good for once. Just the one time. Don't expect it again. Don't expect it every time. But just one time was nice, you know? Yeah, I'll do the next one now. It's going to look terrible in comparison. I feel like that was almost perfection. What's going to be really upsetting now is I'm going to have a really terrible yield because I've got a random, like a random like chance on. So almost to simulate weather and stuff. Potentially the crop can be really bad. However, could also get a really good crop. So you never know. Luck might be going my way for once. We'll see. hasn't gone so far, but it is what it is. Okay, luckily this is kind of auto applying now, so I don't actually need to turn the spreader off when I'm moving between patches. It just automatically shuts off. It knows when it's done good, which is very, very handy. Cool, and that is the next field also done. So quick. I love the working whip of this thing. It makes these jobs so easy to do. Right, final field, and I've got 800 litres of fertiliser left. I think that might be enough. If I've done 12,000 for 1,200, even not 12,000, geez, for the other two, then I feel like, yeah, this should be absolutely fine. You know what? I've got to have another look. Just look at that. I think that's really good. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but, you know, smashed it. Not a patch left uncovered. It's going to bug me that I can't shut the gates at the moment. I'm hoping when I reset, when I reopen the game, it's going to have fixed that problem. I definitely could shut gates last time I played. Nice. Right, on to the next one. This is a teeny tiny field, so I might even be able to get... If I just do like a very small loop around the field, I probably will be able to do it all in one go. So the working width on this thing is immense. Right. Okay, I can already see I'm way too close to one side. This is not going to look half as pretty as the other field. Actually, you know what? I might not be able to get around in one go. If I do, it's going to be close. No, maybe just. Maybe just. Actually, I don't know why it's... Oh, I see, because I didn't have precision. I must have just missed the edge of that field. That's really annoying with the soil sampler. So it hasn't actually applied any nitrogen there. But the majority have got it. And also, to be fair, I am very quickly running out of fertilizer. So I think I probably have just enough. Like, hella close. Yeah, there we go. 141 litres left. That took a lot more than I thought it would. Okay, and then we've got to do a comparison between this field and the last field. So, yeah, that just doesn't look as good, does it? That looks so much better than this. But the main thing is, it's ready to go. And you know what? That's brought us perfectly to the end of this in-game day as well. So I reckon it's time for a bit of TLC, a bit of rest and recovery. Oh, hello, missing the entrance to the farm. Kind of want to get a pressure washer. This would have been the perfect time to do some pressure washing. I could do that now, actually. Let's just do that now. Why not? What do we want? A little karcher. Yeah, we'll just get a little one. We don't need a big one. I think it does need to be right next to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to get a water source put in. And I would want that right next to the barn. To the shed, whatever you want to call it. So therefore, I also want this to be right next to the shed. Which way round does that face? That way, maybe? So like, yeah, realistically. You would have that right next to a water source, right? So let's get a container. Is that what I want? I used to have like a really nice sort of like hose mod or like just a tap. I don't know if I want a proper like old-fashioned water pump type thing. Maybe I've gotten rid of some mods. Maybe I did the sensible thing for once. So yeah, this is kind of cool, but I don't really want that sort of like pump type thing. Might have to wait until next time, because I've definitely got or seen some, I used to have some really good ones. Maybe this would be, yeah, definitely not got as many options as I used to. And I don't think, anyway, that's a problem for another time. I'm gonna wash my tractor. I will definitely put a water source in here though as well. Oh, look how tiny that is. That is not realistic. Look how tiny that is. I've got a Karcher pressure washer and it is not that size. This is probably about right, but that thing, that needs to be at least double the size. That is like a Barbie's Karcher pressure washer. Outrageous. However, it is doing the job, so can't complain too much. And it was also quite cheap. I think pressure washing is probably one of the most satisfying things you can do. I did the driveway at the beginning of the year, or like sometime early spring maybe. It was about after, it was quite early on actually, because the ground had gotten so like slippery from all just the muck that had accumulated in the garden, and I don't think anyone had ever pressure washed the garden in this house before we moved in. So much grime. It was honestly the most satisfying thing I've ever done. Took hours, but it looked immaculate when it was done. Oh, would recommend. But yeah, that one is maybe even 4 or 5 times the size of that thing, because that is just ridiculously small. Okay, anyway, tractor is washed. Don't know what jobs are going to pop up tomorrow. I'll have a quick look, see if there's anything good now, but I doubt it. No, some sewing, but don't really want to do that. We might do another baling job in the next day or next month. We'll see how it goes. I always go the wrong way around to the house. There's definitely a right way to go. That is not it. Also, look at the size of this door. Yeah, not quite to scale. Not quite. Very nice looking house though, like really like the aesthetic of this map. Cool. Right, I think June's going to be quite a long day, so probably want to be up and at 'em really early in the morning. I think 6 o'clock will be more than light enough. Fingers crossed. That is a lot of money gone. For my vehicle leasing, 2,500. And also, yeah, just so many other things there. Okay, not ideal, not ideal. But I've still got 29k in the bank, so that is pretty good. Can't complain too much. Although, I do know that most of that is from that, from finding that collectible. That was a very nice collectible. I really liked the detail on the model. Like, it was a really good collectible. I liked it a lot. But yeah, I don't think I should find those too often. I think if I happen to chance upon one, then, you know, it's fair enough game. But 100k per collectible is a lot of money. Okay, nice. Clean tractor, ready to start the day. You know what? I probably could have got away with getting up at like 4 or 5 and I think it would have been bright out. Okay, couple fertilizing contracts. Both the fields I did yesterday are ready to be fertilized again. Don't think I really want to do that. By preference, I've literally just done both of those. I'm tempted to do some hay. I know I kind of need to do my own hay in my own field. Do I just do that instead of contract? It's not going to make me any money though, this is the issue. I've got money, but it's going to go really quick. And I've got to like make all the money now so that by winter I have enough to get me through, because yeah, renting all this equipment over winter is going to cost quite a lot of money. Not good, not good. I think I also have a decent loan. Yes, it's almost tempting to like just completely repay that. You know what? If I just... I don't know how many decimal points I can go to. Apparently not that many. I'm going to just repay it now. There's only like less than £1 left to pay. I think that's just sensible though, because if not, I'm going to forget and it's just going to bankrupt me. I'm just going to have to do a contract now. That's all it means. And I probably want to do silage because money. The leftover silage makes a hell of a lot of money. But I do need hay. If I do a hay contract... Oh, so this is the thing. If I do one hay contract, I then either have to do another hay contract or rent the equipment from this, like a second contract to do my own... No, wait. To like avoid paying twice for this, pretty much the same equipment for like multiple contracts. But I do need hay. But I do need to do my own field. No, I'm just going to go for silage. Why not? Hopefully it'll still let me rent equipment because it's kind of glitched out a little bit. Alright, let's see what's where. So 6,000 sounds pretty good, and I know you'll get a decent amount of money on top of that. 24, where are we at? So field proximity is important. 24 actually looks like quite a nice field. That's quite a big field. I did the first baling contract I did was 25, and that was a decent sized job. Like, it did take a long time. Oh, it's the, what equipment did they give me for that one? Okay, so you have got a Crane Big X and also the Merge Max. I don't think I would need the Merge Max though, because I can swath with that and just bring the baler straight over. That'll probably be the quickest way. Last time it didn't actually spawn the bale loader, so hopefully this time it will, and if it does I can actually return the other bale loader that I have hired at the moment. I was debating if I wanted to keep like that loaned and then just eventually own it outright, but that costs 90,000. And I also have a tractor which I want to buy, the one that I currently am driving around in. Oh no, oh no, there's weeds. Oh, I hope my oh do you have weeds? I should probably check if I have weeds. If I do, that's gonna be a bit of a pickle, because I don't really have the funds to be hiring a sprayer. Do I have weeds? It doesn't say weeds, it just says pH value very bad. And actually that's only like a month away from harvest. Like, that's looking pretty healthy right now. No weeds in here. I don't think that doesn't look like it's got weeds. That's looking fine too. We might get away with it, you know. I think we'll be fine. Nice. Hopefully we'll be fine. I'll be really annoyed if it gets really close to harvest and then it decides to sprout loads of weeds, because that is gonna kill my crop yield for sure. For sure. Nice. So let's see what has spawned. So yeah, weirdly it doesn't want to give you... I don't know why it hasn't spawned, because it looks like there's plenty of space. Maybe because of the workshop it's not actually got as much space as I think it does to spawn equipment. But I feel like I need to take the car back to the house, because I should have driven down here in the car rather than the tractor. But yeah, it doesn't want to give me a bale loader for some reason. Every single contract I've taken so far, which is why I had to get the bale loader to begin with, was because it just didn't want to give me it. It says it on the contract, but then yeah, spawning issue maybe. Right, where was this field? Ah, yes. Right next to the fallen tractor, which is currently upside down in a ditch. As you can tell, that contract ended really well. Nice. I've seen a few of these in real life, and the size of them is quite impressive. Really love the Crane Big X. Not the best thing to get caught behind when you're driving around, but nice. I feel like that farm also looks really nice. All of the farms actually look really nice, to be fair. They, like, whoever made this map did a hell of a job. Like, look at that lovely view. Imagine living in a place like this. I mean, I pretty much do live in a place like this, but this is beautiful. Absolutely outstanding. I'm actually going to have a look as well and see if the wind turbines on the map are like actual ones that you can... I don't know if I'll be able to do it because I don't own the land, but oh, you can get rid of them. Which makes me wonder, do you generate income from these? That would be cool. If you bought this field and you got the income of 2 wind turbines. Production. It would be a production, wouldn't it? Generator. It looks like you do, maybe. From the way it's set up, it looks like you do anyway. Yes, look. There's a Moss Valley. That's a... Oh my god, it makes you so much money. Every month you get 13k, pretty much 14k. I want to see how much the big one generates. 36,000 a month! Oh, I want to know how much this field is. I bet it's part of this like massive parcel of land at the top. But, oh, an extra like... I mean, that's a hell of a field. That is a lot of money. But worth buying if you get the income. You'd make that back in 3 months. That's mad. Oops, did not mean to speed up time. Just trying to find my field. Yeah, that is very interesting. That is a hell of an investment. I feel like once you own those though, the game would almost become too easy. Like 45k each month for not having to do anything. You would expand the... You would just expand the farm so quick. However, having to save up for one, completely different story. So that's going to take some time. 750k is a lot. Right, let's get this unfolded. Make sure we are in swath mode, which I have already forgotten how to put on. Control F, no, what was it last time? Alt-X? Nope. Oh, every single time. I swear one of these days I will remember what it is. Change work mode. Somewhere. Toggle straw swath, not quite what I'm after. I feel like it's in here somewhere. Every single time. I like can even remember what the type of action is, just can't remember what the button is for it. Outrageous. No, it's further up here, I could have sworn. Sigh. There we go, Control Y. It's always something. Oh, maybe not. Can I not? Oh, don't tell me I can't do it on this one. Is it because it's not fully unfolded yet? Could have sworn. There we go, swath dropping, that's what we want. Nice. Nope. Right, let's get going. I think this is going to be a hell of a job, so I don't think this is going to be done today. Maybe next time. Or, you know what, actually, this isn't the biggest swath. I'm wondering if it is worth bringing the merge max up here. I might have to look in the shop and see like what the working width of this is and if it's actually worth it, because if I can only move one swath at a time with the merge max, it's not actually that worth it, although I think you can actually change where it spits it out, like if it's just on one side. We shall see, although that's quite a decent working width, you know. I don't think it will be that worth it, really. We shall see. This is a good width, though. But yeah, this is going to be a hell of a job. It's almost tempting to get a worker just to help out with the mowing, but I do like doing it myself. And also, a worker for this size job is actually going to take quite a long time. Yeah, the length of this field is insane. I do like the swath mode though, like being able to not have to worry about how close you are to the edge is great, because when you're picking up grass, if you're not in swath mode, like picking up grass that's really close to the edge with like a windrow or something means you just end up getting caught in stuff, and it can be a bit of a pain. This thing is rapid as well. But because this is dropping the grass like pretty central to behind the, well, exactly central actually, behind the machine, it's so much easier to pick up. And yeah, this thing has some pace. I don't think many tractors with butterfly mowers could pull as quickly as this is going. Unless it was a hell of a bit of a kit, like a big old tractor. This thing is just an absolute beast, but they cost an arm and a leg. So much money. It's really disconcerting that there's like a siren in this forest somewhere. Nice, that's the one lap done. Okay. Right, what's the best way of doing this? I reckon a couple times round. And then straight up and down. It's tempting to get a worker. I could go back and get the other tractor and start baling. The baling is going to take quite a bit of time as well, because it's a wrapper in the bale, so you have to wait for it to spit it out. And I think they're all round bales as well, which I've just realised I can't actually use. I can't use the wrapper and the baler that I have. No, not the bale. The bale loader that I have. Unless, now here's an option. If I can pick up the other baler that's kind of glitched out from the other contract and use that, that might be a good shout. It means I don't have to buy any other equipment. I've got what I would need. Which you never know, could be a good thing. Just need to make sure this time I do the right bale size. Last time the massive issue was I made the bale size 240 centimeters and all of the wrappers can only do 220 centimeters, and then there was some weird glitch with the bale wrapper that is the one that has like its own little engine. It makes like a little sausage of wrapped bales. Yeah, it wasn't having none of it. It was going in, but it wasn't fermenting instantly. In fact, it wasn't fermenting at all because I left it overnight to see if it would work. And the answer was it did not. Not even close. So yeah, it was a massive pain. And that was why I had all the drama with all the bales. Fascinating story, I know. Okay. Oh, hello. So I did raise it. I didn't see it actually move. Okay. Okay, now it's lowered. Nice. That's what we want. Yeah, I don't know what the best plan is. I do think it's worth doing square bales if I can. Only thing I would need to rent separately is a bale wrapper, but that's not that expensive, and if I haven't got a round bale loader, I'm gonna have to rent that anyway, and that does cost quite a lot of money, probably more than the bale wrapper. So I do think that's the play here. It's gonna have to be honest. Not got much choice. I am debating bringing the merge max over. I know I said that earlier already. I just wonder if it's worth it or not, because the bales aren't going to be super close together, but the baler that I have from the other contract is pretty big, so it could definitely handle bigger swaths. Like, these aren't massive swaths at all. Right, let's I'm gonna go up this end of the field, set this guy off, waste a lot of money on help, but you know, it's going to be worth it, I think. We can only hope. Yeah, I think these are decent sized swaths. I don't think, I mean, there's not a huge amount of grass per swath, but like the width of them seems pretty good. Pretty good, right. Let's just set the worker off and see what he does. Okay, so yeah, he's going to miss a bit on that side, but that's fine. I can come and clean that up. Yeah, it's going to be a long run back to the shop. I did say no tabbing. You know what, we'll just go for a nice walk through the fields, why not? We can actually explore a little bit of this forest area. He's got some hella big trees in here. So yeah, this is the field that I started on. This was the first contract, and it would have made me a lot more money had it gone right. Actually, no, this one wasn't the worst one. The worst one was, I think, the second or third field I did. Terrible. Absolutely shocking. This one, at least, I initially started the 220 bales, and then got mad at myself thinking that I'd messed up, and could have gotten away with bigger bales, but I was wrong. And that's where it all went wrong. Trying to do too big a bale, not being able to wrap them, no silage, and then I would have failed the contract if I hadn't basically cheated my way out of it, which was not the way I wanted to do it. But I had put so many hours into it, I couldn't just leave it, not after all that effort and hours that I'd slaved away over these bales, only for it all to go to ruin. This looks like a nice wheat crop. I like the contrast between the grass green and the wheat green. Very nice. Look how many vehicles there are piled up at the shop. So many. Actually didn't take as long as I thought to get all the way back here. Just a few cheeky jumps over hedges. There were a few gates, but most of it was yeah, a bit spiky. Nice, and didn't even need to jump over a hedge to get into the shop. Oh, I didn't actually realise. I think you can go in the shop. Can we? Oh, look at that. Snazzy. I always love it when you can go in the shops. It makes it feel so much better. And like, sometimes you can pick up things in the shops too. Not that you can like actually buy them, but you know, it's just nice. Cool. Right, so yes, I'm not going to do the round baler. That's gonna be a terrible idea, but I do need to use the contract tractor because that looks 930. Yeah, that'll be a lot more powerful than my tractor. Definitely need power for a big old baler like this one. Oh, hello dear. Yeah, you can tell it's covered in grass since the last time I used it. I'm really hoping it lets me use this. Oh, actually I should can I refill on twine? I'm not sure if I can. I think it needs to be completely empty before I can actually. But that should be more than enough. It didn't go down that quickly. I've done a lot of bales with this baler. Don't think I've had to refill it at all. The wrap is the one that it really goes quickly, and the wrapper doesn't actually hold a huge amount. So potentially when I rent a wrapper, I will use my tractor and bring some spare foil on the forks. I think that's going to be a really good idea, just because it's not the easiest field to get to. It's not hard, it's just a bit further away. Saves me a trip back. And that's what we like, good fuel economy. You know what, I just have to look in this empty bin. Or open bin, I should say. No collectibles, no. I thought that was quite a good hiding place for one. Just the way it was like left wide open, you know? Could have been good. I think it would be hella cheeky to get 2 collectibles in one stream. Nice, this is gonna be hopefully quite a good job. Oh, I've just noticed that the worker looks like he's finished. So I reckon he went down the wrong strip. Let's quickly fix that. At least that means I probably don't have to finish off the last little strip of grass down here now, but he could have done so much more work in this time. How did he end up over there? Interesting. Like I've just been ditched over here. Okay. Well, I might as well finish this strip now. I don't even understand how we got over there. Like, he's done 2 really nice good strips. Or she, I think it actually might have been a female worker, but yeah. 2 really nice strips and then somehow ended up way over there. I do not understand. So I think workers were massively improved in 22, but they've still got a way to go. Apparently 25 is the worker system is going to be hugely improved. Like massive. And yeah, I think this was at the time quite good considering how bad they were before, but they still like to do random things, just so unpredictable. Which, you know, could be realistic. People do sometimes do cray-cray things. Right, I'm gonna have to do that tiny little strip just because it's gonna really annoy me if I don't, but I don't really want to pick that up with a baler. Like, it's just gonna be the teeniest, tiniest strip. Oh, I didn't even put the mower down because I turned off the freaking thing. Get him next time. Nope, still don't lower the mowers. You know what? That's just a sign that that bit did not need doing. Right, let's set the worker back up again. Hopefully, now that there's not like crazy amount of grass just chilling, that should be fine. And actually, he's gonna do a really quick job. Like, there's really not going to be that many more passes to do. I think I've got a bite on my wrist. Not ideal. See, I'm going to start baling today. Definitely won't be finishing it. Probably end stream in the not too distant future. See. Definitely want to get a decent amount. Oh, hello. Yeah, definitely want to get like. I thought I did unfold the baler. I think it was just taking its time to unfold. I think I pressed the right button though. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm very glad I can use this baler from the old contract, which went horrifically wrong. That's good news. Oh wait. Oh no. I need to change the bale size. That first bale is going to be completely the wrong size. But that's kind of fine because what I can do is technically I could cut the bale open. You know what? I might reset the bale count if it lets me this time. It didn't want me to do it last time. No, it still doesn't want me to do it this time. Yeah, yeah, I could just cut it open and re-bale all the grass that's in there. It's not the end of the world. It'd be like a weird pile and be probably a bit tricky to get round, but it's probably worth it. It's going to be quite a few thousand litres of, I think it was like, I forgot how much it was already, 9,000 maybe. Definitely nothing to sniff at. And these slightly smaller bales are still a hell of a size. I think these are like 6,500. See how far, 6,000-ish. But yeah, 220 is where it's at. Don't try and get greedy and do the 240 bales because turning those into silage apparently is very tricky. It's probably not so bad now I've gotten rid of Maze Plus. I reckon the normal bale wrapper would have worked this time for the contract. But last time it was not playing ball. The workers are so bad. Why has he stopped? He's done one pass and he's gotten stuck. Right, go on dude, I believe. You've got this. Just more than 2 passes would be nice this time. He's thinking about going on strike. It does seem that way, doesn't it? It's not even started yet. It's really annoying. I don't know why, but all the time at the moment when the bales pop out, they come out at a really funny angle. They don't like just come out straight, so they're really nice and easy to pick up. They always like twist at a funny angle. It's so annoying. See, like, look at that. It's like stuck. So it just kind of plops out like that, and then is just causing me more problems than I need. I don't need any more problems. I got enough. But anyway, it is what it is. It's almost like they're just getting stuck on one part of the baler, but I don't know why. It's a pain in my ass. Right, I think the worker is, yeah, it's already on his way back up the field. Is he going to turn around this time? Also, Casimus, how's the bid going down? I think he stopped again. I think he's getting confused by the forest. This is the problem with workers. Like, you have a field that's not completely rectangle, and they just, oh no, he might have made it this time. Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Went pretty tame with the 4 pints of Foster's. Fair. Hour and a half till launch. Let's go. Still not sure if I will stream it. bit late, I might. I think you should stream it. I mean, there's going to be people like Jack who decided not to get the early access, and I'm sure they will definitely want to see it. So yeah, definitely worth it. Oh no! I thought he wasn't going to stop then. He sort of didn't, to be fair. Just give him a little gentle nudge out the way. I've actually just realised that me doing the bailing like behind him is going to have caused some problems. I should probably check if I've left any bales like right there. Inevitably I will have left at least one. And then he's going to get very confused. We shall see. It's always worth giving it a go. Giving it a go. You said earlier there's no damage to vehicles, right? I did indeed. Yes, probably for the best. I mean, I could have just waited for him to turn around, but I was impatient, so. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Crack the whip on those workers, am I right? I'm in danger. Chris Taylor, how's it going? On the plus side, I might have spoken too soon. No, he is still going up and down. I'm so proud. I don't know what happened the first couple attempts, but he's making good progress this time. He's trying his best. Hey, all good, thank you. How you doing? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Today, stream has gone, well, I say stream, in terms of like work on stream, as in like farm work has been going pretty good today. Obviously there's always a few technical issues, as in like me not being able to drive. They're normally the technical issues, but overall pretty decent. I've just done a terrible thing. Right, let's sneak around the hedge. They won't mind. I've been lurking most of the stream. Nice. Well, thank you very much for the alert, Chris. Always appreciated. I mean, that's a common issue. Yeah, well, I've basically had to get rid of one of the mods that I think was causing me most of my problems. Maze Plus. I do know it did have a few compatibility issues. Maybe, to be honest, this map, I don't know if it has to be like perfectly compatible with the map as well. I need to do more research. But yeah, getting rid of that mod I think has solved most of my issues. So fingers crossed. Going forward, all of the bailing contracts I do are gonna actually be fine and not cause me loads of grief like last time. But yeah, my driving skills haven't improved. Although I don't know if you saw earlier, Chris, I did do like a perfect field. It was just perfect. I fertilized it with some fertilizer, obviously. Put some nitrogen down, and it was just a thing of beauty. It could not have looked prettier. I was very pleased. But yeah, I'm quickly running out of money again. So that's why I'm doing this contract. It should be good money. Should be good money. Yeah, I don't mind paying a worker to do different things because, like, realistically, you would like need to have farmhands helping out most of the time. There's like a lot of agricultural contracting businesses out there which do just that, but you have to pay for it, obviously. Like, I'm paying this dude to help me, and I'm sure like lots of farmers would just help each other, like do, you know, trade off some jobs. Scratch that back for a scratch on yours, whatever the saying is, something about scratching backs. Didn't see that bit, but good job. Honestly, it was beautiful. I'm gonna clip it, and it's gonna be a permanent feature on my page, just to prove that sometimes I do some good things, you know. Not all the time, but there are occasions where it does happen. Oh. And it's the little things, you know. This is a hell of an incline. Yeah, I'm very glad I didn't try and use my tractor for this. It would not have done a good job. Nice. It looks like the worker must be really close to finishing, if not already finished. He has completed his task. Has he actually completed it though, or is he lying? Got my eyes on you, dude. Got my eyes on you, worker D. I'm pretty sure I do have a mod installed, which means I can change their names. Or I did anyway. If I don't, I'm going to reinstall it because worker D is just no fun, is it? Well, could be fun, but probably the wrong kind of fun for a stream. Well, on this platform anyway. Disgusting, right. Nice. You know what? Having a worker is actually very helpful. I've done so much baling in a very short space of time because I've let that dude carry on with all the grass work. Damn, I should have done this from the get-go. I am losing a little bit of money, but not crazy amounts. But I've already done like the longest bit of the field, so the rest of it's going to take time, but not quite as much time. Yeah, I really hate how the baler spits out the bales. It's so annoying. The swath is also kind of a little bit big for the pickup. If I'm doing it perfectly in line, it's fine, but the odd little bits getting dropped are a bit annoying. Yeah, like why are some of these falling out perpendicular to the baler? So annoying. Should be going in a nice straight line, making my life really easy. But no, not today. So yeah, I think I'm going to set this off. This is one that the worker did, so hopefully I've got some time, if that goes in a straight line, to quickly have a look at bale wrappers, because yes, we're going to need one of these bad boys again, and we need the one that does square bales. Oh, which one does square bales? It wasn't one of these ones, was it? I could have sworn I had a cheaper one than that. Christ, these cost a lot. Okay, well that one will have to do. Yes, activate without storage, activate with storage. We want storage. Lease. £2,700. Oh, crap. Missed most of that line. That's fine. Okay, well that's a lot for a bale wrapper. Like, a hell of a lot. A heck of a lot. And that is such not a good place to leave a bale. I still think it's going to be worth it. I mean, this contract's only worth about 6,000, but I reckon I'll get easily 10 grand's worth of extra bales and silage. Worker Sam is going to be pissed about that bale. Luckily, Worker Sam has pissed off. He's done. He's out of here. I ain't ever gonna see his face again. Oh, damn, got the sack car. Well, sort of because he just finished the job, actually. So he didn't do too bad a job in the end. I was getting a bit annoyed. He was slacking a little bit, you know. He was sort of like, oh, well, I see your point, but I'm only going to do part of this job, and then I'm going to give up. So, yeah. No, to be fair, second attempt, he got it right. He got it right. So yeah, luckily he's not going to collide with all my bales that are just randomly plopped around the field. I'm tempted to go and get the bale wrapper. Do I do the bale, or do I just do... I don't want to bring loads of equipment over here, actually. No, I think it would be silly to go and get the bale wrapper now. Let's just finish some of the baling today. He's part of the union too, so you've got to watch out, lol. what, the anti-Chloe Cutie Pie union. I think that sounds like a fair enough cause, to be fair. I would be in that union too. I do love, so like there's some things this game does really well. And like watching the equipment working away, like watching the rollers move, the little like, I don't know, piston thing inside going round, really good. Very immersive. So something I did see, so 25 is obviously coming out this year. If you don't know, you know now. Many improvements to the game being added. Water physics being one of them. Very happy about that. Also, I watched a new trailer which came out yesterday, and it looks like for the first time ever the base game is going to have not just baby animals, because that was something I complained about very much. Only modded maps had baby animals. So you'd buy like a 0-month cow and it would be a fully grown adult cow, and you're like, you've just popped out of someone or something, a cow. Like, how are you this big? Doesn't make any sense. Realism out the window. Terrible. But now baby animals are going to be part of it, but also, yeah, water physics. So you drive into water, never used to have any ripples or any effects. Now you drive in. So hopefully there's going to be like some splashes and stuff too. I'm very excited. It's just these little things that just add so much like more depth to the game and make it, you know, a hell of a lot more realistic. Very excited. But the other thing that's my biggest pet peeve is in first person mode. Like, when you're in this mode, right, you can see your little character. There she is, driving away, having a great time. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the little joystick thingy, whatever you call it. You jump in the cab, and she's gone. She's nowhere. You're just a floating seat. You've got a robot driving the tractor. Immersion is everything. Agreed. Yes. So what I would really love to see in the next one is actual hands and feet people. Like, if you can have it in this view, I don't see why you can't have it in this view too. Just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's set up, ready to go. Just need to add it into the in-cab feel. Like, you'd feel so much more involved if you were, you know, sat. It would be like GTA. You see like your hands on the wheels and doing stuff, you know. Not that farming sim is like GTA in any means, apart from, yeah, in no means, to be honest, really. But you know what I mean. The principle is the same. So maybe next time, maybe in the next one. And speaking of the next one, I have taken a full day off work just to stream this all day. So, yeah, end of the week after release day, I'm there all day, all Friday. I could have been sensible and taken that day off for a revision instead, but no, I'm taking it off for farm sim. That's the real important thing here. I've only been waiting 3 years for the next game. Although, to be fair, I do still find this game, like, it's aged well, you know. I don't know what it'd be like going back to 19 now. I feel like it'd be really weird. I know the bale physics for this really improved. I did prefer, though, when the chickens laid eggs individually and you could run around and pick them up. Or, that was 17. And then 19, they spawned in nice little boxes which you could then pick up, or you could just get a pallet which auto-loaded them. That was like a nice option to have. But actually it was more fun being able to like pick up the boxes and like stack them up, rather than like just I don't like all of the pallets spawning constantly. I feel like they need a bit more option on that. I think it should also depend on like the size of the coop you have. Like, if you have like a massive coop, Maybe you could have like some sort of automated egg picker. I don't know. I don't know how these big coops work. But egg picker, you know what I mean. Like maybe if they were on like a slant and they rolled out and then they were like funneled along somehow, that would make some sort of sense maybe. But I feel like in like a teeny tiny chicken coop that you just have in a very small little farm, you don't want it to spawn in a pallet. You want to be able to go and either pick up the eggs or they go into like a nice cute little box. Or maybe that's just me. But I much preferred when you had to like manually go out and pick up all the eggs in the slightly smaller coops anyway. And on 19, the little boxes was really cute, and you could you could like stack up a trailer really high and it would just be really funny. I used to have a little ATV thing on there. And yeah, I think it was John Deere Gator actually. And piling the boxes in the back was quite hilarious because you could make a hell of a tall stack and it would just look so precarious. Nice. You know what? I might even finish the baling today. And I think that'd be a good place to leave it. I don't like leaving a job mid-job, you know. I know I'm technically still leaving part. Look at this worker's sloppy work. He's just left out massive patches. Outrageous behaviour. Yeah, I don't like leaving a job partway through a job because I feel like that's really annoying to pick it up. But I feel like finishing the baling is a good point to stop. And then I'll bring the bale wrapper over maybe. Or maybe I'll just leave the bale wrapper at the shop and we'll pick that up next time. But bale wrapping in one go would be quite a satisfying job. Don't think I've got the energy today to do any wrapping. Yeah, I normally try and stop like before 10 o'clock on stream just because if not it does get a bit late for the next day. But yeah, I definitely want to get the baling done. It's not much left to do, so it's going to be manageable. And I think I just annoy myself if I didn't finish it this time. I'm still annoyed that this worker has just left random patches though. Sloppy work. But yeah, workers in the next game should apparently be much better, much improved. I think part of the GPS mod is gonna, like the sort of implemented GPS mod is gonna massively improve how the workers do their work. Or we can only hope anyway. And luckily I do have just enough twine in the baler, I reckon, to finish the job. So very happy. Don't have to go back and get some more. I would be hopping mad. I'm kind of tempted to get the Cronex to drive back to the shop, but I feel like the owner of the field, who I'm doing the job for, wouldn't mind if you left the equipment in the field, because, you know, he's probably going to need it for another job, right? And his fields are going to be nearish each other. I feel like you wouldn't mind. If this was like a contracting job, in terms of like, I was the contractor, or I had a contracting business, then you probably wouldn't want to leave your equipment here. But I feel like because it's his equipment I'm just borrowing, it's fine. He won't mind. He's just happy he's got a field full of bales. Ready to go. So yeah, I'll probably leave the Cronex here. I'll take the baler back, obviously, and everything else I will drive back. Got to get back to the shop somehow anyway, so it's all good. Down to the last 3 teeny tiny strips. And then we are donezo. I do really like these fields back here. There's like a few nice big fields. I mean, it's a shame that they're so slanted because you would need some quite decent tractors to be able to work them. Not crazy big tractors, but decent size if you've got equipment like this baler. Oh, look at that random bale just sticking out. Just shift this over here so I don't run it over. Nice. So yeah, actually it was only a week ago, or just under a week ago, that I actually got to see, it wasn't a class baler, it was, or was it a class baler? Oh god, what brand was it? No, I think it was a crone baler. A big old crone baler, like this one. Absolute monster pieces of kit. Awesome. Got to basically do like a little farm so I was actually auditing a business which had like a farm contracting side of the business. So yeah, they have loads of huge equipment. It's amazing to go and see it. Like, the scale of it is just something else when you're seeing it in person. So I need to unload first. Let's get rid of you. And then we're going to have to pop this back in because we don't want to leave that here. Nice. And then we'll fold that up. And a cheeky little trip back to the store. And then we'll call it a night. And by night I mean 10:30 in this month, but a night for stream. No, it's been a good stream, to be fair. Did 2 fertilizing contracts, fertilized 3 of my own fields because I got 3 new ones. 2 are actually owned by me because of a very nice collectible that I found worth £100,000. £100,000. Absolutely beautiful model as well. Like, the actual collectible itself was beautiful. So yeah, I will try my best not to find any more collectibles, but if I happen to find one, it's not going to be the end of the world if I keep it. It just helps me get me a little bit further along, you know. I mean, I haven't made my life easy for myself by any means in this stream, like I do every single time. I just like making it a bit more realistic. Sometimes it's a bit too easy, you know. We don't like to make life too easy. So yeah, that's really helped. I was definitely planning on renting loads more fields today. I say loads. I was going to potentially rent at least 2 more fields because I needed a field with oats in. So I did not expect to get 3. That's really good. Next time I would like to potentially even mow my own grass field and then turn that all into hay, ready for some horses. I don't know if I want to get some older horses or if I just want to get baby ones. If I get baby ones, it's going to be like, I think 3 years before they're, oh no, wrong place. 3 years before they're worth anything, or like before they're worth top dollar. So that's quite a long investment time. But I feel like buying the slightly older ones is going to cost a lot of money. Maybe I should have a quick look before I end stream today. Drive back to the house in the car and we'll see what's what. I mean, whilst I've got this tractor, I might as well make the most of it. So I'm definitely going to be taking the bale wrapper over in this tractor. This is the tractor I was meant to use for the contract anyway, so there's no point using my own fuel if I've got this one. Pop this back in its place where I found it and pray that when I end this contract it also disappears. Right, and then we'll just, maybe I'll hook up separately, which is really good. But even with the extra storage, it seems to only ever want to put 3,000 litres of wrap on, which is a bit annoying because even the base one where you didn't have the option to add the extra storage, I think had 3,000 litres anyway. So I feel like you're not really gaining anything by having that. I don't think it costs any money, but I feel like each one of these should be like 1,000 litres, so you should be able to get a hell of a lot more wrap in there. This is why I was debating using my own tractor, I think, because I was pretty sure I was going to have to come back and get some more wrap. But I think I'm just going to risk it and say that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Okay, I don't want this tractor actually. What I might do, is this a good idea? I think what I'm going to do is take back the Oh, I've reversed. I've done this in the most awkward. Oh, hello. The most awkward way possible. I'm going to go around this way instead. I'm going to take back the twine to the farm. I don't think it's a good idea to keep leaving it here. I'm definitely going to need the wraps, so there's no point taking that back. I don't know why, but I've just seen that Me6 has posted on my Discord that I'm live again. So I don't know if I'm a bit worried the stream has crashed a couple times, because it doesn't normally... Me6 definitely doesn't normally post like multiple times. So if anyone can comment on like quality of stream and let me know if it's all good. Think stream died and came back. Interesting. So I don't normally have that problem. And my network doesn't say that I've dropped any frames. And like I'm not having any rendering lag. Odd. I don't know what's going on. Actually, let me just quickly check. Am I connected to the Wi-Fi? Yeah, I've got Ethernet, so that should be fine. Tis a mystery. Tis a mystery, but maybe next time it'll be better. Stream length now says 1 min. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it earlier, almost a few minutes after I started streaming. It sort of redid it. I'm not sure if Restream's having some issues. Tempted to go back to just streaming on Twitch next time, see if that fixes things. I'm not too sure. See how it goes. But yeah, this is the first time I've had like dropout issues, but I don't really understand why. Because yeah, not like missing any frames, or it doesn't say I've got network issues either. Like I'm not missing frames because of network, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe Twitch itself is having issues. Maybe it's not a me thing for once. Although I think that's just me being way too hopeful. Nice. So we're gonna drop the twine back. I got a bad feeling about this. That scared the bejesus out of me. So thank you for that, Casimus. Yeah, there we go. Stream Analysis also posted that I started again. So yeah, next time I'm going to tidy up this bit. I'm going to... Actually, you know what? I might as well do that now. I'm right here. Why don't I just do that now? We want this all to match, right? Because this is where the lovely new tool station thing is. Whatever you want to call it. Workshop. I feel like there might be like the odd patch of grass here still. So we'll leave it like just the odd little patch, you know? And yeah, I think it would probably have grown up a bit around here a bit as well too. So we'll try and leave a few little spots like that. Nice. I think that looks a bit weird, but we'll go with it for now. I think there would still be a bit of grass around the edge, so I think that's not too unrealistic. Maybe if I get rid of that one there. Meh. Okay, no, we'll just do a tiny bit more. Okay, that looks weird now. Okay, that'll do. I came back here for a reason, and I can't remember what that reason was. Oh yes, I was going to see how much the horses cost at different ages, because that is my new business plan. I say new business plan. That was the business plan ever since I rented this place in... Was it episode? Was it episode 1? Was it the first stream I did on this that I rented this? I think it might have been. Right, how close are we? Okay, far. Got some more wiggle room. Right, put that down there, I reckon. That should be Gucci. Nice. And then I'm gonna actually probably park the tractor in here as well. Like a glove. Nice. Right, yeah, we'll leave the tractor in there for now. I've got the car to pick up back at the shop, so that definitely needs to come back. Let's have a look. Yes, actually no, they're not stupidly expensive. So these horses at peak age will be 50k. And peak age is about 36 months, 36 years, no, 36 months. These guys are 12 months. So 3,600 for one that's yeah, that's definitely worth doing. 19 Shays, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. How are you doing tonight? So yeah, I do think it's worth maybe getting maybe a couple foals because they're just super cheap, 450. Like, we're not urgent. We are urgent for money, but like we can wait and get some of the slightly older ones. I definitely think that, yeah, we definitely want to get some of the older ones.
Do it.
Do it. I'm good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, so we will probably look at getting some horses next time because I haven't got any hay or anything for them yet. Animals that are healthy and older than 22 months can reproduce. So actually, if we buy a foal now and we also buy a 12-month-old horse or a couple of them in 12 months time, in fact in 10 months time, the older horses will have another baby, and then it won't be that long after before the younger ones, yeah, that will be a good cycle anyway. We'll do that. But that's the plan for next time because I do not have the money for that right now. How are you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you very much. Had quite a good stream today, apart from a weird few glitches with it crashing occasionally, but it seems to be okay now, hopefully. I'm not sure what's going on with the stream today. First time I've had that issue for a while, but we have made good progress today. Bought 2 fields, rented another one. I'm gonna quickly show everyone again just because I'm so proud of how good this looks. The field that I fertilized earlier has a really nice tramline pattern in it. Like, it's just almost perfect. Maybe not perfect, but pretty close. So I'm gonna show it off again just for just for the people in the back. Yellowbeard, hey, how's it going? And thank you for the Minecraft villager sound. So this is the one. You love horses? Yeah, horses are pretty good. I haven't, so last time I had horses, I realised that they changed the game since 19, so they weren't worth as much, so I've put in another mod, which basically means that they're worth more. Which, you know, maybe not so realistic, but it is what it is. We wanted to make it worth it, you know. Yeah, this is the pretty tram lines. Like, look how good that looks. I think it looks really realistic. Just the way that it curves. Good soup.
Good soup.
The way that it curves round. Like, this looks like something you might find in a field. Like, in an actual legit field. So I'm happy. A real life field. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to run back to the shop. And then that is it for the night, unfortunately. Because, yeah, it's already on 10 o'clock. Way past my bedtime. But yeah, I will be streaming next Thursday if you guys do want to come back and join. It's been a really good progress has been made today. Really good progress. So fingers crossed next time we'll be doing some bale wrapping, to make some silage. We've got a decent sized contract on the go. Actually, how many bales I don't have the baler attached anymore, so I don't know how many bales I made. Let's have a quick look on the pie chart. 55 bales. Okay, so that's going to be pretty good in terms of money. Like, hella good. Contract itself is worth 6 grand, but I reckon there's going to be a decent chunk on top of that from the extra silage. No point keeping it because that's not what I'm after right now. Don't forget to draft your apology letter to the workers' union. Well, to be fair, they could have done a better job, and then I might not have complained so much. I'm not that bossy, but you know, you got to put the effort in. They were just slacking. They were terrible. They don't get a pay rise this year. Not with work like that. They've got to pick up their socks. Right, so yes, that is it for today, guys. If you've only joined towards the end, sorry that I am heading off already. But yeah, next time guys, next Thursday if you want to join. I hope you've all had a really good evening. Casimus, enjoy WoW expansion when it does open up. Is it like an hour to go now? I'm sure Jack's very jazzed, although he might actually be asleep already, to be honest. Yeah, if I don't see you beforehand, have a really good evening and enjoy the rest of your week. Yeah, can't wait. Nice. If you guys do want to join, there's a link to the Discord and my Instagram and my TikTok. I will probably be doing a cheeky TikTok in the near future because I have been meaning to do one for ages. So yeah, drop me a follow on there if you fancy seeing some of that shenanigans, and enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. See you later.